everyone, welcome to lesson 7. I have 2 quick updates for you. The first update is that this is the last time you will see me filming in this space because I am moving. I'm a little bit sad to move, but I'm really excited for the upgrade. This apartment was my first apartment that I've stayed in for a full year since I was 16, really. And the second update I have for you is that this will be the last video in the Absolute Beginner lesson series. I know some of you want it to go on forever and ever, but I feel like this is a great time to end it because the background and everything around it will be completely different from now on. And you have all gone to a point in ballet where I really cannot call any of you absolute beginners anymore. You have all really leveled up to beginners, and I'm so proud of you for getting there. So take a deep breath. I know that's a lot to take in. We will definitely see each other again, so don't worry too much. I already have the next thing in mind. All right, let's get started, everyone. Let's get started with our plies. We will do what we usually do, but we'll add a little bit more onto it. So, of course, let's start in first position, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 demis, 1 grand, but this time around, I want you to use your arms, even the demi-plies. So, demi, and straight, and demi, and straight. You might notice they're the same arms you've been using for grand plie. Demi, all the way down, press, and straighten. After that, we'll stretch forward for 4, 2, come up 3, 4, arm stays high as you rise, try to balance, then we'll lower into second position. Same thing, demi with the allongé arms, and straighten. As you straighten, the arm comes down, and then demi. As you get to your demi, you're tilted and you're looking to your palm, and then straighten, and then grand. Demi, all the way down, demi, and then straighten. And then we'll have a stretch, 4 counts to the bar. 1, 2, come up 3, 4, rise 5, lower 6, then we'll move on to 5th position. Demi with the arms, demi, and straighten, demi-plie, grand plie, press to demi, and then straight. After that, arms will go low to high, stretch back, 1, 2, come up 3, 4, arm stays there as you rise, and then lower, and then point to first. Then we'll do our plie, force arch, strain with arms in first position. We'll stay here for a longer balance today, and then we'll come down with straight legs. All right, let's get started, everyone. First position, arms low. 6, 7, arms open. Arms allongé, down. Arms to first, arms opens. Allongé, all the way down. First, open, let's stretch forward. 1, 2, 3, come up, let's rise here. 5, lower, point, let's set your foot down in second. Demi, straighten, demi, demi, all the way down, knee side. Now stretch to the bar, look at the bar, open, and we'll rise, lower. Let's move on to 5th position. Demi, straighten, demi, large diamond, demi, heels down, and then heels up. Press the heels down, arms low to high, low, high, then stretch back. Arm stays high as you rise, lower, come back to first for your force arch. Plie, force arch, come up, stomach in, relax your jaw, make sure your elbows are up, stay just a little longer, you can do it. Pull your abs up to feel balanced. 5, 6, and we'll lower That's it. Good job, everybody. So while I was filming, I felt like something was missing, and I finally figured out what it was. It was these lights. Today is my last filming day. I'm getting a little bit emotional and just getting a lot of things mixed up. I didn't purposely leave these lights off because it was some kind of signal that this was ending. I just completely forgot to turn them on. But they're on now, and now we can move on. All right, first position, everyone. 6, 7, 8. Demi, straight, demi, allonge the arms, all the way down, head tilt, look into the palm, follow the palm, lift to go down, rise, test your balance if you want to, lower, tendu to second, demi, look at the palm, open, look past the hand, all the way down, keep the eye contact, into the bar, look at the bar, come up, arms in second, rise, balance if you want, lower, let's go into 5th position, demi, up, large diamond, up, your deepest demi, all the way down, arms low to high, and stretch up and then back, rise, lower, let's go into 1st position, we'll do our force arch, plie, force arch, balance, here, you can do it, engage your abs, then your turnout muscles, lift up, you're being pulled up by a string, you're perfectly straight here, you can do it, keep those ankles stable, 6, 7, and you're done, open, and we'll come down. Good job, everyone. Alrighty, let's move on to a fun tendu combination today. We are going to start off in 5th position. So right foot front in 5th, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Of course, if you're comfortable, you can use the arms. Tendu front, close first. Tendu front, then 5th, side, and 1st, side, and 5th to the back, back, and 1st, and back, and 5th, demi, all the way down, demi, and strain. Reverse, back, close, 1st, and back, close, 5th to the side, side, close, 1st, side, close, 5th, front, and 1st, and front, and 5th, demi, all the way down, demi, and straighten. And that's it. Even though you will start off the combination in 5th position, your first tendu will close in 1st position, and then it closes in 5th. Side, it closes in 1st, and then it closes in 5th. So don't get too confused about that. It's just 1st and 5th, and 1st and 5th, and 1st and 5th, plie, reverse. Let's get started. 6, 7, 8. Tendu close 1st. Tendu close 5th. Side 1st. To the back. And back and 5th. Demi. All the way down. Demi. Straighten to the back. 1st. And then 5th. Side. 1st. Side. Close front. Front. 1st. Front. 5th. Demi. All the way down. Demi. And straighten. That's it. As you get more and more advanced in ballet, you'll realize that the combinations become more of a mental challenge than they are a physical challenge. And this is one of those moments. It is okay to get things wrong here and there. The first few times you try it around, you will get it eventually. So just breathe and let it go, because you have a new side to try to get it again on. All right, let's move on. As a reminder, you can always use arms. 6, 7, 8. Tendu, close first. Tendu, close fifth. Side, close first. Side, close, back. Back, first, back. Fifth grand plie, demi, all the way down. Demi, reverse. Tendu, close first. Tendu, close fifth. Side, close first. Fifth, front to the front. First, fifth, demi, all the way down. And that's it. Good job. We are going to do a throwback combination, a combination that we've done a few lessons ago, but have not really been doing. Of course, you probably might already know what it is. It's our 8-8-4-4-2-2-1-1-1. Let's get started. We're doing right leg first, first position, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then duck, duck, walk, walk. And then we'll start right away the other side, but this time the left leg will begin with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, duck, duck, walk, walk. All right, let's begin. All right, let's start in first position. The music's going to come on. If you have watched Swan Ballet, you'll recognize this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Switch. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Switch. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's it. Good job. So I will be demonstrating the left side of the next exercise. And some of you might notice that it looks like it suddenly got dark. Well, that's because I filmed something that I thought I'd press record on. It seems like I didn't, so I'm refilming it at a later time now. So that's why the sun is missing from my background. All right, so we are going to move on to our second jeté or dégagé exercise, starting in fifth position. 5, 6, 7, 8, and jeté, close, jeté, close, jeté, hold, pique, close. Giving you a lot of eye contact right now because pique is a new move. It means to prick. So let me break it down the second side. Jeté, close, jeté, close. Third, jeté, pique, close. So the pique is just a little touch and up. Touch the ground and come back up. So it's a very, very light and fast movement. And you can, of course, pique, pique, front, pique, pique, side, and as you would expect, pique, pique, back. All right? So we just did 3 jetés, a pique front, 3 jetés, a pique side, 3, jeté, close, jeté, close, third one, hold, pique, close to the side again, and close, and hold, pique, close. And after that, we'll stretch to the bar, 1, 2, all the way down, 3, 4, so they come back up, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, but this time go back. 3, 4, slowly come back up, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll rise, and then we'll balance in fifth position after that. All right, let's try out this exercise. 7, 8, out, 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 hold, side, close, back, side, side, hold, pique, close, back, close, back, close, back, hold, pique, close. Last time, front, back, side, hold, pique, to the bar. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come up slowly, 7, reverse. 1, 2, roll back, come up, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll rise, hold, 5th, balance. You can do it. All right, we'll open, and then we will lower. So now that you have the pique movement in your body, I want to give you a little more technical details about it. So pique, as I mentioned, means to prick, and it is light and it is quick. The trick about it is that the big rule around pique is that when you touch the ground and it comes up, your leg needs to come up and meet whatever height it was before you started the pique. So if I were to do jeté, hold, pique, close. As you notice, when I do pique, I come right back up to where my leg was. I don't do pique and then it ends up higher. And I also don't do pique and it ends up lower. It has to be exactly where it is. You have to be able to do this. And of course, as you do your pique, make sure the rest of your body is quiet. You're not doing pique with your hips, right? You're just doing it with that working leg, okay? All right, let's move on. Fifth position, lift your chest and your stomach up. 7, 8, up, 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 hold, pique, close, side, back, side, front, side, hold, pique, to the back, back, close, close, hold, close, side, front, back, side, hold, pique, stretch, 1, 2, 3, 4, slowly, 5, 6, 7, reset, side again, 2, roll back, slowly come up, 7, 8, let's move on to our rise in fifth and balance, arms in first, whenever you're ready. All right, let's come down. Good job. That was a really, really fast combination, and it's a little bit of a challenge. Please feel free to slow it down if you need to. We're going to do a fun Ronde jambe combination, or at least I think it's fun because the pattern, for some reason, I consider to be fun. Let's get started. Fifth position, right foot front, 5, 6, 7, arm side, 8. Plie, 1, 2, that leg front, and as you straighten, you'll Ronde jambe back. 3, 4, again, 5, 6, Ronde jambe back, 7, 8. Front and back and front and back. 2 faster, front and hold the back. Reverse, 1, 2, 3, 4, plie, 5, 6, straighten, 7, 8. Slow Ronde jambes, back and forward and back and forward. 2 fast, back and back. Close fifth and hold. The music is gonna run out at this point, but even without the music, I want you to balance and passe and stay, 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 and then of course we'll come down after that. So this combination is essentially, you're repeating a different Ronde jambe movement twice. So the first Ronde jambe movement is the plie to straighten, and you're doing that twice. And the second movement is forward and hold. You're doing that twice. The last movement, you are doing front. Emphasize on front. So really the count is when your foot is in the middle of doing the opening. This opening is the emphasis. And then back, the emphasis of course is back and back. All right? So don't just do back, back. It's not here, it's directly behind you. The emphasis is directly behind you. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Let's get started. Ronde jambes. 6, 7, 8. Plie, 1, 2, straighten, 3, 4. Second time, 5, 6, straighten, Ronde jambe back. 2 slow. Front, back, front, back, front, front, close, and hold. Plie, 2, Ronde jambe, hold, again, straighten, hold, slow, back, front, back, front, emphasis on the back, 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 close, without the music, passe, let go of the bar when you're ready, And I want you to make sure that you're not twisted, you're facing forward with your shoulders, and of course, your hips. Balance just a little more. You can definitely do it. Remember to point your toes. All right, let's come down. Okay, good job everyone. Before we move on to the next exercise, I want to remind everyone to make sure that you're hitting the right positions. So when you're doing front to back, are you going all the way back or are you leaving yourself kind of almost back? So make sure it's directly behind this heel right here, okay? And then also front needs to be directly front in front of your nose. All right, let's move on. 6, 7, 8, plie 1, 2, straighten while you run a jambe back, 2, again, plie, 2, straighten, run a jambe back, front, back, front, a little faster now, front, front, close, reverse, plie 1, 2, run a jambe front, again, plie, run a jambe, bring it front, and back, front, back, front, fast, back, back, hold, in 5th. Let's bring that foot up and passe. You can balance without the music, it's fine. Remember, we're keeping this knee side and opened. And remember, we can't lift up our hips like this. We have to drop that hip down, stand straight up. We're using our turnout and our glutes and our abs to really keep us balanced. Abs are pulling up, turning out is keeping you balanced on both sides so that you don't rotate or rotate that way. No rotation. Facing forward, straight. Just a little more. And then we'll come down. Okay. Good job, everybody. I keep testing you every single lesson, and I hope you're not skipping out on the balances and you're actually doing them. Let's do a combination of fondus and developpes. So we are going to start off in 5th position, right foot front, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will say the arms are optional the first time you're doing this lesson, because I know it is difficult to coordinate arms and legs, but if you're comfortable and you've done this a few times or you just feel good today, make sure you try out the arms, because these are arms you definitely have done before. So let's get ready. 7, 8, fondu on 1 and 2. Slowly lower, 3, point, close, developpe, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. To the side, fondu and point, slowly lower, close front, and 5. Slowly open, slowly close, and back again. Fondu, and back, and point, and close. Developpe, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is on qual 1, and 2, 3. Close, back, passe on 5, open 6, slowly lower, and close. After that, we are going to do a circular port bas by raising, stretching front for 1, 2, and then side 3, 4, rolling back, 7 and 8. Arm goes forward to reverse the circle. So now you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you'll lift the arms off the bar at the end, and just look past your right shoulder for the right side. All right, let's listen to some Chopin. 6, 7, arm opens. 1, 2, point, close, passe. Slowly lower to the side. Fondu, point, close, front. Passe 1, then open. 2, hold, 3, lower slowly, close. Fondu, open, point, close. Point, close to the side. Point, close back. Say on 1 count. Slowly open, hold, slowly lower. Circular port de bras. Front. 3 to the side, all the way back. Roll up, arms to first. Let's get ready to reverse. And all the way back. Side, forward, keep your knees straight. No bending knees here. Come up, and we'll just lower our arms and look past our right shoulder, holding this pose. And I just want to talk quickly about the circular port de bras because they could be a little bit dangerous if you're not doing it correctly. So let me show it from the side. Let's pretend like I have a bar right here. So if I were to stretch forward, make sure that you're actually keeping everything in, keeping your legs engaged, and that you're not doing this to stretch forward. You're not doing this. You know what I mean? Where you go back like that. Even though your hips will go back a little bit naturally, I want you to hold yourself up and then just stretch forward and hold them up. Yes, they'll go back because there's no way they're not going to go back. That's just kind of how body anatomy is. If you're gonna go forward, something's gonna have to go back to counterbalance it. I get that. But there's the difference between holding yourself and engaging your legs and they naturally going back a little bit than for you to just stick your butt back like that and then thinking that you're stretching forward that way. So remember, do not stick your butt back. That's a long way of explaining this, but I want you to remember to not stick your butt out when you're stretching forward. And the last thing is that the side is okay. The back, make sure you're not sticking your stomach out or your hips out when you're stretching back. Same idea. You're still here, you're holding yourself engaged for as much as possible, and you're really stretching only the top part of your back, not your hips. All right? Let's get started. 6, 7, 8. 1, straighten, touch the ground, close, passe, open, point, close, fondu, straighten, close front, passe, point, and close to the back, 2, point, close, passe, hold, back, point, last time, fondu, Developpe, point, close, 5th, circular port de bras. Don't stick your butt back. All the way up. Arms in first, get ready to reverse. Open. To the bar. All the way front. Let's come back. Lower arm. Look past that shoulder. You'll smile if you want to. It'll be nice if you did. All right, you're done, everyone. We are going to do a stretch, but you might notice that my bar is facing you guys, and when we do stretches, a lot of it has been on the ground, but I'm gonna show you a different type of stretching. It's stretching with your leg on the bar. So, of course, I know a lot of you are not using bars, so please, please, please be careful and maybe watch what I'm about to teach and then do it on a much more stable surface. Don't try to do this on a chair or anything like that. You will not have a good time, okay? So if you're lucky enough to have a bar like I am, you might have the higher and the lower bar. If you're new to this, definitely we're gonna do lower bar. And if you've been doing this for a while, or if you're just naturally flexible because, I don't know, just got lucky, then you're gonna have the higher bar. We're gonna start with our right leg on the bar, and I'm facing that leg. My hip is facing this leg, my body's facing this leg. I'm not facing you guys, right? So I want you to definitely make sure you're facing that leg. It's really, really important that you do. And as you notice, my feet, if I were to put this down, I'm really in first position and I'm kind of at an angle. So the setup is a little bit tricky, it's a little bit technical, but I'm not, you know, like this, side to side to the bar, and I'm not directly facing the bar, I'm in the middle, okay? So leg up, make sure that standing leg is also turned out. It's not parallel like this. Stand, remember, it's turned out. Sorry, a lot of things to throw at you because I want to make sure you're doing this right. And of course, pointing the toes, we're going to start with a stretch forward. 1 and 2, come up, 3 and 4. If you can, rise or just hold and balance on flat if you want, but you can rise 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Again, forward, bend, and come back up. Rise, balance if you can, lower. Then after that, we will pivot and face the bar or whatever surface you're using to put your leg on. I'm gonna just adjust myself a bit. And we're going to bend toward to that leg. 2, come up, 3 and 4, other way, 5, 6, 7, 8, look to that leg and bend up, other way, and bend, and we'll come up. Of course, the music's gonna be a little bit slower than that, but it's just speeding up for the sake of demonstration purposes. After the stretches, fun challenge, I want you to try to lift your leg off the bar, slowly bring it down, and of course, close it in first position. That's gonna be a lot tougher than it looks. And you know what? I'm not gonna talk too much about it. You'll know what it's like when you do it. All right, everybody? So you're starting off facing your leg and you're kind of 45 degrees to the bar, bend forward and up and rise and down again, forward and up, rise and down to the bar, stretch, 2, come up, other way, come up again, stretch, come up, other way, come up, last challenge, raise, hold, 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 slowly lower, and close first. So that's with the right leg. And then on the other side, we will have to put the left leg on the bar, and again, 45 degrees to that leg. All right, everyone? I'll call it out, let's get started. Okay, let's start with our leg on the bar, 4th position, body facing it. 7, arms high. Lift, 4, 3, 4, come up, rise, lower, again, lift, all the way up, rise, lower, let's turn to second position, to the leg, reverse, switch arms again to your leg, other way. All right, fun challenge. Try your best to lift your leg off the bar and slowly set it down and close in first. A lot of ballet is doing the same difficult exercises that you don't maybe get right away the first 2 to 3, even 6 times around. But eventually you will build up the strength and technique to get there. So do not be down on yourself if you lift it off and then it just plops to the ground. It's normal. I don't expect any of you to be able to do it right away, but I want us just to start working on these things. Okay, now let's move on to the next side. Now left leg on the bar. Remember to point that toe. My whole body's facing that left leg. 7, 8. Lift to go forward. Come up. Just press slowly down. Again, bend forward. Lift, bend, up, rise, lower. Let's pivot into second position. To that leg. It's almost like ear to knee. Other side. Up, again, to the leg. Come up, other way. All right, challenge time. Gauge your abs, gauge your turnout. Lift your leg when you can. Hold it for a bit if you can. And of course, the challenge really is the slow lowering part, closing to first position. I'm getting a little tired, like I always am, but I hope you are doing fine. If you are tired, feel free to take a little break. It's okay, no shame. Okay, grand battements with frappes. Fifth position, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and a strike. Come back and a strike to the side, side, flex front, and flex back to the back, strike, and flex, and a strike, and flex on cross side, flex back, side, close fifth, arms up, grand battement, and close, and a plie, open the arms, grand battement, and close, and a plie, change the arms, grand battement, and close, and a plie, change the arms, grand battement, and close, plie, rise. And then we'll balance in fifth position. You can balance a lot longer than I'm balancing, of course. And then with arms high, and then we'll come back down and we'll lower. Let's get started. 6, 7, flex, strike, strike, flex, side, stay front, side, then go back, strike, 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 stay back, strike, close front, up, plie, switch arms, up, plie, switch arms, and up, plie, open the arms, up, plie, rise, susu, 2 ankles. Looks like you only have 1 foot with 2 ankles. That's it. And we'll come down, everyone. Good job on the balance. So before we move on to the next side, you might notice that the frappes are a little tricky, or at least the last frappe is a little bit tricky, because you were doing 2 frappes en croix, so that's side, and then you're doing 2 back. When you're doing 2 side, you did 1 side, you're about to do your last 1 side, you point and you close instead of flexing. And then that's what gets you ready into the grand battements. Okay, everybody? It's a little tricky transition, but let's focus on that last frappe, because if you can get that point and close, it sets you up correctly for the next movement. 7 and 8, and strike, strike, side, front, side, back, strike. Don't knock yourself off balance. Strike, strike, close, plie, plie, change arms, plie. You know this one, plie, come up, balance, lift up, frame your face with your hands, make sure you're not dropping your elbows, and then you'll come down when you're ready. Good job, everyone. So the tone and combination we are going to do in the center is going to look very similar to the last lesson, but just a little harder. So we are going to begin with first position, and because this will travel a little to the right, you can scoot a little more towards to the left. First position, 5, 6, 7, we'll keep our arms. Second position the whole time. And 8, and tendu, and close, and tendu, and close, and tendu, and close, demi plie, and straight, side, tendu, and close. This is the second one, and close. This is the third one, and close, and demi, and straight to the back, and close, back, and close, back, and close, demi plie, and straight, and side, and home, and grand, plie, with the arms, come, push up, and close, and first left leg tendu, and close, and tendu, and close, and tendu, close first, demi, and straight to the side, and close, side, and close, side, and close, demi plie, to the back, and close, back, and close, and back, and close, and demi, plie, and side, hold, set the foot down, grand plie, and push up, and close. You're done. This exercise is going to really test if you are really engaging your core and your turnout, because if you disengage any of those things, you will feel very wobbly and very unstable. But again, this is an absolute beginner series, so being wobbly and unstable is going to be the norm for us until we can build up the strength to feel strong in the center. All right, let's get started. 6, 7, and 8. Front, close, front, close, front, close, plie, straight, side, tendu, third tendu, plie, to the back, back, it's harder here, in the center, tendu, close, plie, straight, tendu, hold, grand, plie, push, up, close, first, again, left foot, tendu, close, tendu, close, plie, straight, tendu, close, tendu, tendu, plie, to the back, pull your abs in so you can stay balanced here, tendu, plie, side, hold, all the way down, push up, close, arms down. And that's it. All right, everyone, we are going to be learning one of my favorite ballet steps, Ballet. So it's more of a fancy step, and there's a little bit of a rhythm that's involved with it. So let me just give you an idea of what it looks like, and I'll explain a little bit more, and then we'll do the combination. So Ballet looks like down, back, forward, down, back, forward, down, back, forward, down, back, forward. And it gets really fancy eventually because you'll throw in some arms, and then sometimes you would throw in some turns, right? So there's a lot of things you can do with balancés, and it is a very, very basic ballet move that is in a lot of choreography. Now I want to talk a little bit more about the music that usually goes with the balancé movement. So usually when you do a balancé exercise, you have a waltz in the background. So if any of you guys have a music background, it's counted like a 3-4. So if you were to count a waltz, it would sound like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So there is an emphasis on the 1, and the 1 is considered to be the down note. So let me do the balancé again, and I'll add in the counting, and you'll see what I mean. It's down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. So I won't give you any more details because it's not very necessary, but I wanted to give you the basics that a waltz should be counted like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Because if you have the rhythm kind of playing in your head, I promise you balancés come a lot faster. So, like our Chaine exercise from last week, we are going to start practicing balancés without any music, but at the end I'll throw in some music and we'll do them very slowly and speed it up. So let me break it down really slowly. I won't go into technical details, just follow me. It is going to be side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, down, releve, down, down, releve, down, plie, releve, down, plie, releve, down, plie, releve, down. And you'll notice that when I go to the side, the little technique that I want you to focus on, if you have the mental capacity to focus on it right now, because I know there's a lot happening. So let's say that I'm about to go side, side, back, forward, side, back, forward. When I go side, I have to point that toe, side, back, forward, point that toe, back, forward, point that toe, back, forward, point that toe, back, forward. So that's a little detail that's not extremely necessary right now, but again, if you can handle it, please try your best to point your toes. So right now, I'm going to play some music. We're going to do 8 slow balancés, and then we will do 8 faster balancés. If you can't get the faster one, keep doing the slow one. Totally okay. All right, everyone, hands on hips. We're going to go side with the right foot. Side, back, forward. Side, back, forward. Right foot, side, back, forward. Left foot, side, back, forward. Right foot, side, back, forward. Side, point the toes. Side, back, forward. Last slow one, side, back, forward. If you can, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back, forward. All right, good job, everyone. It's okay if you've got very confused. My first time learning ballet, same thing. It was a mess, but this is something like in everything in ballet. You have to just keep practicing. Let's move on. All right, everyone, so we are going to practice our chaine turns or our chain turns from last time. So, as we remember, they were half turns, right? Half turn, half turn, half turn, half turn. And we learned spotting with it, which means that I am looking and then whipping my head around. My head stays still and then I whip it around. So we are going to now add music to the exercise we were doing last week. So it might be a little bit funky because I know we did it very slow last week and we're speeding it up a lot more, but please bear along with me. So make sure you have a clear path so that you're not tripping on anything, all right? And that you have space, because chances are you might kind of fall a little backwards or fall a little forward, and you want to make sure you will not be hurting yourself in this exercise. All right, rant over. Let me show you the combination. We are going to start with hands on hips. A first position, kind of. We're not really doing anything technical yet because the goal of all of this is to get the movement in your body first. So that's why I'm really kind of throwing technique out the window for now, at least. So point that right foot, get ready to step in it. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, step 5, 6, hold, get ready, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, step 5, point, hold, hold. Don't forget to spot. 4, 5, 6, hold, hold, and left, right, left, right, stepped on left, point the right, hold, hold. And just in case you are forgetting what direction to turn, if we are going to start on the left side of the rim and we're moving to the right side, we're turning towards the right arm the whole time. And then when you get here, you're about to turn to the left and move in the direction of left. So you're turning towards your left, oh, I just hit that wall. You're turning towards that left arm, all right? So always make sure you're turning in the right direction because that can get confusing sometimes. And of course, spot, all right? That's enough talking. There's enough for you to focus on already. So I'm going to start the music and we'll just see how it goes for now. It's not supposed to be perfect. Remember, perfection doesn't come right at the beginning. It takes a lot of time. And this is just one of the messy in between steps before nice and perfect. All right, make sure your hair is in place. Small steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at where you're going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. So before we move on to the next side, I want to remind you that the chaine turns or the chain turns are very, very tight turns, and they get tighter and tighter if you're on point. One of the tendencies with chaine turns is that most people start off with a really good position. It's tight, it's nice, right under you, and then as you do more and more, your feet gets bigger and bigger, and then your feet just kind of flies apart, and you go into a second position maybe. So I want you to remember that you need to keep it really, really compact and tight. Taking small steps will help you to balance, I promise. Get ready to do spot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're almost done. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. All right, everyone, we are approaching our last combination in the Absolute Beginner series, and I wanted to end off the series with one of my favorite movements in class when I first started ballet. We are going to learn Reverence, or bows / curtsy. So at the end of a ballet class, you would bow to your teacher or curtsy to your teacher, thanking them for teaching you. You would bow and towards the pianist, thanking them for providing you with wonderful music. And of course, you would bow to all of your classmates, thanking them for dancing with you. It is such a wonderful way to end off class. So I think this would be the perfect way to end off our series is with a Reverence. And I'm gonna do a disclaimer. There is a lot of technique in Reverence, but I don't want you to focus on that, because if I were to teach you, do this with your head and your arm and your feet, I think you're gonna be too focused on the technicality of it to really be in the moment, to really enjoy it. When I do Reverence, I feel so connected to everything around me, and it really feels like dancing is what I'm supposed to do. So it gets me really emotional for some reason with that thought, but I really, really love ballet, and I'm really happy to have had the opportunity to teach you all ballet. So this is a really special last combination for me, and I hope that you will be present for it. Let's get started with what it is. We're gonna start with arms low, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms first, arms second, and allongé, and down. Again, first and second, allongé, and down, and first, high fifth, open, and down, and fourth position, other fourth, bow, and close. It's a cheating close, really. First and second, allongé, again, and first, right hand, allongé, and down, and high fifth, and open, allongé, and down. Step to the left, right hand up, and bow. And we'll come up, and we'll end first position. So one caveat that I want to mention is that ladies will curtsy like this with their legs behind them, and men will usually do a very solid just bend forward. And of course, I'm not very versed in the men bow, but from what I've seen from my classes, it's really just walk, feet together, extend, and then forward. So I won't discriminate, and you are free to do whatever you want to do. You can do a bow, you can do a curtsy, you can do curtsy on one side, bow on the other, whatever, it's fine. For me, I love curtsies. I think they're just so beautiful. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this combination. So if you don't have this combination down, or you're confused about the direction, don't worry about it. I'll call it out, just follow along, and if you're lost, just look up, and I'll be right there doing it with you. All right, let's get started. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, allongé. First position, look to the left, allongé. High, arms, open, down. Now go to fourth, fourth, other fourth, bow, close. Left hand, allongé. Right hand, allongé. High fifth, left elbow. Now left hand up, left, right, curtsy. Alrighty, amazing job everyone. Thank you again for getting to the end of the Absolute Beginner series. I am so grateful to all of you for making it here. When I first started filming the series, I really didn't know how far it would go or how many people would actually even be interested. I thought maybe 100 or 2 would watch it, but somehow I got a lot more than that. I am so thankful for all of your support in the past year. You have all brought me so much joy. Teaching ballet and bringing it to low-income communities has been probably my dream since I was tiny. That was all I wanted to do, and if I have all the money in the world, that's probably what I would be doing. Making these YouTube lessons for you all has been kind of my small way to do that now, and I'm really happy that you all have enjoyed them so much. And of course, even though this is the last video in the series, this won't be the last video that I make. You will definitely see more dance-related things in the future from me. If you're interested in keeping up with my life updates and what I'm doing and just my rants on ballet and potentially even ballet classes in the future, definitely feel free to check out my Patreon. It is the best way for you to keep connected with me, and it is a really good way to let me know that you appreciate the channel. All right, thank you everybody for getting this far into the video. I will see you all next time. Bye everyone.